Good morning. It is Monday morning, week 3, and this morning I woke up and I was a little bit like, don't know, almost felt like a bit low, but then literally once I get up and I start doing things, I'm like, tick, happy, tick, oh, this is going great. Tick, this is what I'm talking about. Tick, like, let's go. So yeah, maybe because I went away this weekend. I don't know, I haven't felt like that in a long time. And it's also, when I wake, I don't do the 7 a.m.s on a Monday, which I normally do. And that gets me excited, that gets me buzzing. I've always said you need to have a structure in the morning, or you need to have things scheduled so that, to some people this might not seem good, but like to not think and it's just go. I rarely have a lot in my brain. I know so many people have so much going on in their brains, but my brain's pretty empty. That sounds a bit dumb, but no, my brain's empty in terms of it's present. What's happening now fuels my brain. So yeah, which is good. I'm not worrying, I'm not stressing. Not all the time, but generally my brain is pretty empty. So yeah, I think normally we're getting up before 6 a.m. We have an hour to get ready and then we're out by 7 a.m. My partner he's off to do his session, but I don't do the 7 a.m. I do the Shark Tank at 4. So yeah, I woke up and it's almost like, why do I need to wake up? That's never a good thing. You need your why to wake up. But I got up anyways. The cats were making a lot of noise. I was thinking I was going to feed them, but then my partner had already fed them. So yeah, I got up. I love sweeping the front. I love being outdoors. So straight away, that's normally one of the first things, I turn off the outdoor light, I unlock the gate, ready to go, and I sweep the front. And even from them, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good, getting a bit of exercise. And it's such an easy task, but feels not rewarding. That's a bit far. It feels, what's that word? Well, to me, I'm fulfilled in that's it, a job's done, like I said at the beginning of this video this morning. So yeah, and then I was, washed up a few things. Then I looked in the wardrobe, and what's really cool actually, I've realized, once I start to get down to my last few things, whether that's sports bras or long sleeve t-shirts, because I need to wear a lot of the long sleeve t-shirts for the wrestling, the grappling, the no-gi, when you're very you're all over each other and being all sweaty and wet. One, it's not helpful. I think it's a bit dangerous. Sometimes it happens, last Monday, we did Shark Tank and the amateurs go first. So we're in the first half of the session and then the pros go next. But we stay there continually supporting them, let's go, blah, blah, blah. So by the time that finished, I was dry. And then we go straight into no-gi. And I just didn't have it in me to go shower, put on long leggings. It's effort, so much. Generally I do. Obviously I shower between each session. But this time I just went and all my skin I just washed, if that makes sense. But I kept on my shorts and sports bra because it was dry, and I'm only going to get sweaty and messy again. But clean my skin, it's nice and easy there. There's loads of options. And then, yeah, I just went into the no-gi, but I had a top on. I put my long sleeve top on, so that was clean. And then my shorts, so I had my legs free. Why am I talking about this? But yeah, so what am I saying? Oh, because I looked in my wardrobe, I was talking about the long sleeve t-shirts, and I only had 3 left, right? So obviously I'm gonna get my laundry done today or tonight, but because I've only got 3 long sleeve t-shirts, I put them on my bed. I kind of them can have a little plan and set out clothes already ready. Does that make sense? Rather than doing it day by day. So I had the 3, what leggings go with those tops, what underwear, what sports bra, and then I'm like, boom, at least that's something very organized and makes life easier on the next couple of days. I've already packed my bag. So what's the time now? It's only like 7:30 in the morning. But for me, I need the go. If I sit down and watch TV, I literally feel like the world is ending. I'm like, what is my life? This is atrocious. How can Monday morning I be chilling, sitting down, watching TV? But when you're on fight camp, eventually you're going to want to just do that because you need all your energy and strength and endurance and mental state good for each session. But Monday mornings, I'm ready to go. We had a sick weekend. We went up to the mountains and I'm thinking about it and I was like, that was so sick. And then we went to like a waterfall the next day and my partner jumped straight in. He never like jumps in the water. But he was like, are you going in? I was like, probably not. Like no one else was going in. It wasn't super hot. And he was like, I am. And he's like running down, stripping. And I'm like, oh, let's go. I'm definitely getting in then. So I really love that. And so now I'm like, okay, let's book another Airbnb. Let's do another waterfall. So I feel like, especially before raining season, we got to get it in. And I'm the one on fight camp, not him at the moment. And when he's on fight camp, it's a bit much to ask him to then drive like a couple of hours. Yeah, I just feel like it's easier we do this now while he's not on fight camp. And obviously the weather's good. So yeah, really happy now. What do I need to do? My eyebrows and eyelashes are still looking so good. Salon that I got these from is called High Sugars in Preranan, Canggu. And yeah, they tinted, they were so good, super gentle, like closing my eyes, I felt like I hardly even felt anything, super gentle, super precise. It was just wonderful. You walk into the place smelling nice, super clean. And yeah, so they're going to sponsor me my next 2 treatments. So I'm looking fresh all day, every day. For my training, I don't need to put on makeup. And I'm not a makeup girl. But if I don't have a bit of colour on my eyebrows and eyelash, they're like see-through. I look like a little baby, a little egg, a little butt cheek. Like, I'm just white. So this definition is it. And even after the fight, I'm 100% going to keep doing this. So thank you, High Sugars. Here's to week 3 of fight camp with Bali MMA. Let's go. Yo guys, so really didn't feel like coming on here, and then I thought I can't show you when I'm feeling my best and not show you when I'm feeling my worst. But yeah, I've got a bit of a cold and like an exhaustion headache. You know, Mondays we did Shark Tank, went really hard. Oh, I just spilled a little special tea on me, so I just wiped it out. That's what that is. Yeah, as you can see, I'm sniffling. That's because I don't think our aircon's working very well. So like we have to put it on really high. But today I don't high, not even in temperature, in terms of how much air we're pumping out. So it kind of really got to my throat and nose. So I'm hoping it's literally just the aircon. And then I slept another hour, but I still feel really like heavy in my eyes and this like surrounding heaviness and like pain. And I'm pretty sure it's kind of how I don't know, can you starve your brain of like oxygen? Or I don't know, I feel like it's an exhaustion headache. I've probably been here before doing something else, but yeah, we go so intense, and then we do no gi, and I feel really like epic in no gi, even though I'm absolutely exhausted. We still do like 2 rounds. But yeah, so literally any moment now, I've got a grab coming with a smoothie bowl and some like pure orange juice. I've taken some supplements, some extra supplements, and that really famous brand, I'll show it to you. And it's like a herbal, I don't know how they say that. I'm not even gonna try it today. But everyone knows about this in Indonesia because this is your go-to if you're a bit unwell, stomach bug, cold, anything. So yeah, I'm just downing that. And like I said, like I had a sleep, it's not made any difference. I've got 1 more hour. I kind of cancelled my language session. Booked another Airbnb this weekend, not as far, because potentially I'm coming on my period beginning of next week. I don't want to exhaust myself before that, if that makes sense. Plus, I want to just see how well we do doing it every weekend. But I did see this really cool one, like 2 hours upwards up the island, and it's all along the sea. So I think it'll be such a nice drive. And then it's got like epic sea views, epic garden, and it's so cheap. Because I'm not out here spending like 60, 50 quid for a night. I'm out here spending as little as possible because you can. And it's only the simple things that's amazing when you go. It's the nature that's cool, and the spots and the views. Like, we've stayed in like what I thought would be really cool villas and things, but then if it's just set opposite another villa or just like a plain rice field, then in comparison to what you can get, go after the views. So yeah, I'm gonna check if my grab's all right. They always get lost around here, and he should be here by now. So peace out, hope I feel better tomorrow, and I hope I can make it through my wrestling class tonight. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm actually just readjusting this because I had to give Instagram some love. So I actually thought, oh, I love having my little stand set up here. Yes, kind of in our kitchen. But yeah, so I gave some loves to Instagram. I just spoke to them. I'm also excited about some new adventures that's going to happen. I think you're going to get the inside info first, YouTube. I don't think I know. After this fight, it's all going to be businesswoman. Let's go, business, business, business. There's many reasons why, but I've been a full-time athlete, performer, coach my whole life. I still want to coach, but I want to have my business hat on, which I've never done. So that should be really exciting. And yeah, I don't need to be in a gym 24/7. For me, I wanted mummy life, but if me and my partner, we're new, he's not necessarily ready to do that straight away. He's got his own career. So yeah, I don't want to wait around, feel like, I don't know, I'm not really accomplishing much. You know me, I need to accomplish something. And I feel like this year was like the tester and the starter of how well the online business could scale. And it's like mediocre. Like, I can live here, but I'm not going to excel here in my lifestyle, and to have as many kids as I want and feel totally financially free and all of that. So yeah, and I don't want to feel like, oh, I'm having to rely on my partner or anything. Like, we're a team, we're going to do this together. Got a visa meeting on Tuesday. I'm feeling much better. I'm having a coffee. It's been like a whole week. It hasn't been a whole week. It's been 5 days because I did Monday and Tuesday last week. But now we're on Monday, and I think it was October the 1st yesterday. So we're in October. We are in fight week, guys. I mean, fight month. We are in fight month. The fight is at the end of the month, the 28th. I'm feeling actually really calm because I just know I've put myself in competitive situations this year with the BJJ. Like, there's nothing to freak out about. My body's perfectly capable. My mind's perfectly capable. My competitive edge is there. So I don't need to be freaking out as if I'm an absolute baby in this. I am. I've never done MMA, but me as a performer, as a competitor, I can do this. So yeah, I feel pretty calm. I don't want to feel too calm, but I'm sure I won't. But yeah, I'm just excited to keep excelling. But I also feel like I know this is the end of the road in terms of like me really pushing another skill, another discipline, which what I did this year was really focus on the martial arts and try the fight life, basically. If you guys don't know, check out the rest of my YouTube videos before, or my Instagram. You can see so much of what I've done. I started out as a dancer, and even when I was in my dance career, that was going great, but I wanted to be like, I would always like look at the boys, sorry ladies, American ladies are really on this, but for me in the UK scene, back when I was in it, it was the boys flipping and tricking and doing the extra like break dancing and things like that. So I also was training all my tricks and flips, but it was always as that dance, for my dance performance to excel in that career. And then, long story short, there is a video on this as well, about how I ended up getting into stunts. So, and then that career wasn't as long. It was very like short term, because I realized I don't want to be in this scene. It's not really for me. But like I said, I think there's another video on this. But yeah, living the life up in Bali right now, ready for family life when it's going to come. And until then, I'm going to make a boom and a bang here in Bali. It's very easy to know why, because one, I want to be making money. I like to be busy. I'm a very hands-on person. I like to be within the community. I love, like, here actually, I'm more in my friend zones, like making friends, than I was in London. I was so on a mission. I was like solo. I had good friends, like really strong warrior girlfriends, and I was, you know, always cool with everyone. But here I'm like, I feel like it's important, because maybe I know this is going to be my forever home, and then when there's family life, your friends can support you, I think I was seeing it from that, or it's just what it is here, and I've just like fully flown into the Bali friends lifestyle, which I really like. But it all tails into me, you know, coaching in real life, sharing my knowledge, bringing people up. I've just got such a backbone. Like, I literally feel my superhero cape full of so much that it can fly. So it's gonna fly, and I'm really excited. So yeah, visa meeting is on Tuesday, and it's just gonna be so nice to know that I can just crack on, do what I want, talk what I want, do this here, do this there, run retreats, set up this event, and like not have to worry. Because I was thinking about that, and it's because I was unsure. Is this my forever home? I was unsure, am I going to be my partner forever? Like, but now these things are all like yes, yes, yes. And now I'm super eager for that next step. Already been writing some notes. I've got some really good beginner tips from my best friend in London, Casey. So yeah, a lot of note making at the moment, and just start spreading the word when I can. But bringing it back to fight camp, gotta focus. Should probably tell my S&C coach I've been off for a week, see what he thinks about Shark Tank. And yeah, happy days, clean the whole house. It's only probably 8 a.m. right now. I might film some of my bespoke program clients' videos. One of them is home workout, so I can do that here. So I might crack on with that after my coffee. I'm gonna sit down now, feeling very accomplished. Yay, onwards and upwards, guys. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna be a luminous this morning. Maybe because I clean my windows. The sun is really coming through. And I've literally just washed my face, done my little washing up. So I'm coming on here first thing, super early, because you know when you just need to tick things to feel good and to get going? In my head, I'm like, oh, I know I need to do things before sparring this morning. And yeah, I feel like in my head, I'm like, oh, you're putting them off. It's only because I've got to do some like visa stuff. It's actually so simple, but it's like computer work, and I'm not the biggest fan. So, still a little bit unwell, as you can hear. Kettle's just boiled. Gonna get my coffee, mushroom, tea. This time I'm gonna put more of the lion's mane because it's a little bit more calmer, more for the brain, focus, sharpness, positivity, mood, all of that, just so that I'm really sharp for sparring. And literally that is it. Then I get to teach one of my favorite classes, which is back bends. The guys have been killing the skills in the back bend, so I'm really excited. And then I have my appointment to get my eyebrows and eyelashes done. As you can see, for me, this is still really dark and still super good. Just tinted. But yeah, they're sponsoring me so I can get 2 treatments before my fight. And I'm gonna take the camera, do a little vlog for YouTube and like some reels for Instagram. Visa process. So I've got to leave end of November, and when I come back, I'm gonna be back on a working visa. So right now on camp, we're week 4, is that right? Week 4, day 3, and we're week 1 for the new vlog and for businesswoman Kareen to come out here and play in Bali. So I've just, I spoke to a guy who can help me out with books. And then, so I've got a book that's going to be ordered. He's actually going to give me a book, which is super nice. And it makes me feel really good this morning that, again, I know I've got such a good support system all over the world, you know. And so yeah, I've got a book that's going to help me about my business, specifically for what I want to do. And I spoke to friends at the gym, and straight away I got some contacts for a visa lady. Jumped online for a Zoom meeting with her. Straight away messaged my sponsor. Everything's like boom, boom, boom. Because actually they need 60 days to get it done before my visa runs out, and we're at like 52 days. So it needs to get done this week, but she seems totally fine with it. So I'm like, Kareen, don't panic. It's her job. She's fine with getting it done by the end of the week, and we're midweek. So yeah, that is one of the tasks I want to do this morning. It's super simple, like photo, passport, all of that jazz. I just need to probably create a working CV, because I've got performance CV, I've got a stunt woman CV. I probably have a little bit of teaching work CV, but I've taught in studios since that, like calisthenic gyms. So I want to make sure that's in there. So yeah, it's more that I'm probably holding back, but it's only 7:15 in the morning. Oh, I started to watch, I had the house to myself last night. So I started to watch a UK program. It really reminded me of like, you know, UK TV. Interior Design Masters, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, it's a little bit calming compared to some of the other things maybe my boyfriend might watch late at night. But yeah, generally I'm feeling a bit better, just a little bit like my nose feels like it's still like got a bit of a cold, but should be all good. And yeah, and then I'll get a massage after that appointment. So all in all, it's a really kind of nice day. Good morning, guys. I'm pretty sure it's week 4 and we have 3 weeks left until the fight. It's Monday morning. As you can see, I have recently been watching the Beckham documentary, and I love watching anything with, especially athletes, like their success stories, their journey, even maybe like reality stars and business people, anything where people, you know, they're real people and they've made this incredible life for themselves. They've done it. I'm like in awe. I believe like my life has been incredible for my own personal ways, and I've worked hard and I've achieved all the things and more that I thought was possible. And yeah, like I get so emotional like so quickly. I feel like I know how much it means to them because of, you know, things I've achieved when I'm working with this person, performing with this person, performing with that person, like going across the world, all these things. Obviously for me, it's a little bit of a tinier scale, like, but I still believe big things are gonna happen for me in the future as well. And I'm just like, it just gets me so pumped and so motivated. And linking it to the MMA fight I've got coming up, like even before I came out to Bali in London, I remember like saying to myself, I've got a very competitive edge. Like I would have done really well as an athlete in like any sport because I'm good at just being told what to do and just doing it. I'm not necessarily, there's some people, they don't like to listen. They think their way is the best way, or they're more of a like, I'm going to create my way. I'm very creative. I'm more of a drill sergeant, soldier girl. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Like, tell me what to do. And I'm going to do it the best in this line of people sort of thing. Or in this room, I'm going to be the best in this room. I've always been like that. I almost like, I don't need to use my brain. I'm good at using my body. Yes, I use my brain, but it's just on the main focus. I've been like that my whole life. And I think I've said it to a few people. And yeah, just conversating with myself. I have been like, I need to compete in something. So it is funny that things all wrap up and I'm here in Bali and now I'm doing an MMA fight because that is competition. Like it's, I don't want to say life and death, that's way too hardcore. But it's that sort of, do or die. Maybe that's a better little status to say. My mum says this, I'm very gutsy. And I don't think I could let anyone beat me, if that makes sense. Like my brain power and my will, and obviously I now have the backup of how many years of constantly training that there's no way I'm not gonna win, Fingers crossed I win, guys. This is gonna come out afterwards, so I can always delete this if I don't win. But yeah, it's good. I would rather go in with this confident mindset. It's gonna keep me more relaxed, and I'm not bothered if like it's not gonna hurt my soul if I lose or anything. I'll just be like, wow, I've done it, I've completed this. Fuck, she was amazing, she won, good job on her. Hyped up. Been watching the Beckham documentary, it's good. I'm on the bit where they've just gone to America, and it really just opens up my brain and my mind to like way more possibilities. But yeah, sorry I haven't been on here recently. I think maybe the last time I came on was around Thursday or Wednesday last week when I got my eyebrows and eyelashes done. See, looking very dark. So helpful. In between days, like in the middle of the day when I normally do this, or even in the mornings, I was just so tired and like, not ill tired, but yeah, like zombie tired. And knowing you've got to train and give it your absolute all, you just don't want to do anything in between. So yeah, it's kind of getting to that stage now. I don't think I'll be doing my Bahasa lessons because our package finished the other week and I was going to start again because I'm like, well, I have free time to do it. And I want to do it when I can actually do it, like every other day, not like once a week. So yeah, I think I'm going to put my Bahasa lessons on hold. Just focus on the fight. My brain is going tenfold at business ideas. I'm literally about to jump on my other vlog for that. My working visa, I'm getting sorted. And then I want to create an empire here in Bali. So I'm so eager to like get cracking on that. But I'm also like focused on the fight. So just a lot of note taking at the moment for that and going out, doing social things, meeting new people, getting my face out there. Yeah, had a good time this weekend, speaking to some great people. There is epic people here in Bali. And it's so weird because I feel like you would never come across these people. If you're an athlete, you're in this corner of London. If you're a business person, you don't like mix. These people don't mix like in London. You have you're way over there, I'm way over here. We're very separate. It's like two different life forms in London, or 3 or 4, depending on like all the industries, what you earn, this and that. But in Bali, it's like one big family. Like there's probably millionaires, billionaires, athletes, performers, nomads, online people, tech people, holistic people, well-being people, and it's like everyone talks to everyone. I don't know if it's because of the family at Bali MMA, and because we've got that common link, it kind of brings us all together and we're all seeing the same. But yeah, had some epic talks at the weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on my other vlog to talk about that, as this is my MMA one. Peace!